Okay, can you see my Illustrator file here?
Yep.
Okay, so what I did, and I'm not sure if this is right or not, but so I was able to break it up into your individual pieces here that you were wanting to do. Um, like you could uh, change the color, however you want, like that.
Mhm. Right.
And they're just individual vector pieces that could be, moved or whatever.
Okay, cool.
So what I did was, let's move this over here. I'll make a copy of it. I'm holding Option.
Right. Yep.
So what I'm going to do is hit Command Shift G to ungroup it,
Command Shift
and
G. Okay.
then I hit Control Click Release Clipping Mask.
Wait, Control click.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
Control
Yep.
right click
Yeah.
and release clipping mask. So that gets us back to this place where you had the different shapes happening.
Right.
So then it was a little tricky, but I needed to be able to, well, here, let's see if it works this way. I'll select them all, and then I should be able to go over here to Pathfinder and divide. All right. So
Okay.
that should ungroup it all. And then I'll hit Option Shift G a few times to make sure everything's ungrouped.
Yeah.
And then it would be an issue of just going and deleting what's not your
Right.
characters. But here, actually, let me do this a different way. So as to preserve the lettering, okay, so I've got the lettering selected.
Right.
I'm going to change it to green, and we can see that those are all solid shapes. So now
Right.
we'll be able to pick them out a little more easily, but I'm going to select it all and then do that divide thing again. All right, and then ungroup it. So now I should be able to go in and start deleting things. But here's a cool Illustrator trick. Select the thing that you want to preserve,
Right.
and go to Select Same Fill Colors. Now that'll grab, well, wait here. Let me move this all to a new layer. I'm going to move it to a new layer. I'm going to lock all this stuff. Okay. So now this is the only thing I have on my layer. And I'm going to say, select that green. And now there's a bunch of colors all the way behind that green, right? So I've selected a green, and then I'm going to go select same fill color. Now all my green selected, right?
Right.
There's a few ways we could do this, but what I like to do is hold Shift and drag. And now, since I already had the green selected, it's going to select everything that's not green when I let go.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And so would the colors be behind? Oh, okay. So how would I color back in that?
Yeah.
Green?
So, well, okay. So this gets us back to where there are individual shapes, and then
Right.
you could color them again how you want to. Let's see, copy. All right. So another way of doing it would be, I mean, I guess you can just go in here and delete until you find the, wait, it's not selecting that. Okay, so what I would suggest doing, I guess, is then going back into this and coloring them the way you want. I don't know if there's a way to preserve the gradients this way. Let's see.
I feel like there's got to be a way to just have that like object that I have and just compress that into one object.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know everything about Illustrator.
So All right. So we still got our things there, right? The gradients that we want.
Mhm.
This should preserve all of them when I go. So divide will just everywhere there's a line, it'll split it up.
Right.
Then I'm going to hit ungroup. So then I think it would just be an issue of like,
Just deleting those parts.
yeah, deleting what are not letters.
Okay.
It looks like your gradient's still there. So then, okay, so what I might do in this case, copy this, paste it, make it like, you know, where I'll have a little bit of a guide there of where the letters were. Maybe I'll reduce the transparency. Okay, I'll lock that. And then I'll just go in and delete. Oh, wait. Okay, so then I'll divide it, ungroup, and you know, use this as a guide that you can turn on and off, let you know where the letters are.
Right.
There, okay, that's preserving it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I can't remember how you got to that.
Got to this here? Okay, so all right, so let's go back.
Divide at some point.
Yeah, I was thinking out loud. Okay, so we've got, wait, is it? Yeah, this is the one with the, okay. So I'm gonna make a new layer. And paste in place.
How do you paste in place? Is that command?
Shift Option Command V.
Shift Option Command V. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you learn these over time, and then I don't know how to find anything in the menu anymore. Okay, so I made a copy of it. I'm going to ungroup it, and then I'm going to right click and release clipping mask. Okay, then I'm going to find my letters that are just clear right now, copy those, make a new layer, and Shift Option Command V. That pastes it in place. I'll use it like, see, I think like so much of, I don't know, at least the way I use Illustrator, it's just sort of like, I usually try to avoid any of the special effects type stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I've got all this grabbed, and I'll hit divide and then ungroup. And then I'm just deleting here.
Yep,
so you
I got
can
you.
probably come in like this. There you go. All right. Now is that looking right?
Yeah, more, yeah, definitely closer to what I'm going for.
Yeah, so then you would just click. Oh wait, I know what's happening. There. I had the black trick me for a second.
Yeah.
So I just have this as a guide, like
Right.
where I know what to delete and what not. But I was like, wait, that looks muddier. What happened? Oops. So yeah, you would just go in there and clear it up from there.
Okay.
And it looks like it's still preserving your gradient. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other, so you're using linear gradients. So one cool thing, have you messed around with the freeform gradients?
Yeah, I have.
These are pretty cool, like, and have not always been a thing in Illustrator that you can move stuff around. Yeah, it's pretty neat to be able to, you know,
Get some
do
cool effects.
this freeform gradient where it takes a little more load time, but like where you can move stuff around like this.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. So, okay, cool.
Cool. All right. Thank you.